again. Hey, my name is Dexter Donnell. This is Lyric right here. We want to talk about investments today, right?
Yeah.
I know I talk about investments. I don't know if I've really talked about investments. I have, not as far as, based on, our topics, right? I've talked about a lot of different things, but I mean, when it comes to investments, I don't really, hit on that only, right? I've talked about, our licensing and things like that, but I think investments is good as well, right? It's always a good time to invest, right, into real estate if you can, right? And these may be more for the people, that maybe have already bought a house or something, maybe their first time home or whatever, or many houses, who knows? But investments, it's important as well because, you can build your financial wealth that way, right? It's a really good way to do that, really good time to do it. As long as you can find the deal that you need in order to, to buy, right? And I always say, anytime you buy a property, it's always a good investment.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter. As long as you can rent it out and have someone to pay the mortgage, right? You can't lose that way, right? I mean, that's the way I see it. I mean, sometimes people may see it kind of different, but I see it that way. But you can catch us at Donnell 40 Acres, right? That's our IG, and also you can catch us at Donnell 40 Acres. That's our YouTube, right? You can go in, you can subscribe, right? Thumbs up, right?
Thumbs up.
Share it, right?
Share,
Comment, about any questions you may have about the topic, that we're talking about. You can also hit us up at dexterdonnell.com. You can hit us up at dexter@levinehomeguy.com. That's Dexter at Levine. That's Laveen homeguy.com, right? And how can we get in contact with you as well?
My Instagram account at LawLyric, LAHLYRIC, and also my personal Facebook page. It's under Lyric Donnell. And I also have like a realtor page, Lyric AZ Realtor. Any of those ways is a great way to connect with me. So yeah.
Yes. Right. Hey, make sure you connect. See what's going on. See what's happening, right? She has a lot of information she can provide for you. Some helpful tips. Some personal tips and all kind of tips. Any kind of tips. So definitely, go to her and like her sites and everything and see what's going on, see what's happening. She really has some good things to say.
Everyone.
She does. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. We can kind of spread it out. So yeah, just definitely go to her and see what's going on. With the investment thing is that look. I'm an advocate for it, right? I have some investment properties myself, and I'm telling you, it's a good thing, right? It's a really good thing. There's tons of ways, that you can buy real estate. Tons of ways. Now, obviously, I won't go into too much detail about it because, there's so many different avenues, where you can actually buy and how you can buy, using lenders, taking over loans, all kind of things out there, right? I always say the best thing to do in those type of situations, right, is what? Go do it, all right? Go do it, Learn as much as you can, right, when it comes to the investment realm, right? Because, there's, a lot of different investment avenues people talk about. They talk about, going to the stock markets, right? Investing, which is good. That's another good way to do it, right? If that's what you want to do, as long as you learn what you're doing.
Yeah.
But for me, I like tangibles, right? I like something I can touch. That's why I always say real estate, right? I can touch it, right? Stock market, I can't really touch it, right? But at the same time, again, it's a way to make money. But the good thing about real estate, you get the benefits of, your tax write-offs, right? Depreciation. Yes, depreciation, when you buy a property, right? Own the property, right? Whatever you put into the property, right? Whatever you fix it up, whatever you build onto it, that's depreciation, that you can write off for your taxes, right? And you can maximize your taxes, right? Get money back, right? Or where you don't have to pay as much tax back, right? You also have interest, on the money that you're paying, in your mortgage payment, right? Because you are paying an interest payment, right? A lot of that money, the principal, interest, tax, and insurance are the principal and interest, right? Notice a lot more in the beginning, it's going to be the interest instead of the principal. So a lot of the interest, you can write off. Just have to make sure, you get a good tax person that can walk you through it. I am not a tax person.
Mm-hmm.
Lyric is not a tax
Not
person.
at all.
But there are tax professional CPAs out there that can guide you through that, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is that whenever you buy real estate, not only do you own the property, right? You also get to realize the equity in it, the growth in it, right? As you pay down that principal, right? The values are increasing, as we know now. The values are increasing. So it's a good way, to have, wealth, right? Based on your equity position of your house, right? Also, you can move someone in there, right? And let them pay your mortgage. Hey, you own a house, guess what? They're paying it for you. Think about that, right?
That's the American dream.
You're not even paying it, right? They're paying your mortgage down and they're building equity for you. What a beautiful concept that is. Think about that. I mean, you own 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever houses. Just imagine, you could take those houses too and leverage the equity within those houses to even buy more, right? It's a beautiful thing. I always say, especially right now, I mean, there are ways you can buy. I mean, you can actually go out and get, a loan, through an LO, right? The lender. And, you may have to put, 20% down in some cases. Some cases you may not have to put that much down. But normally, if you're going out to get a loan, in most cases, they may want 15 to 20% down. You may have some that may want less, but normally it may be the 15 to 20%. But see, that's when you talk to the LO to try to see what you can actually, get into. The good thing about it is too, whenever you're going to get an investment too, when it comes to the income part of your income, what they're going to be focusing on more than anything is what kind of payment is being made, right? Based on your renter, because it's considered income property. Income property is looked at totally different. They're going to more so scrutinize the property than you, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to be looking at, so you got a property and they're paying whatever a month for this property, right? So, man, you got a cash flow of whatever, right? So what that does is puts you in a better position, whereas that you can get the loan, right? Don't have to scrutinize yourself as what you do in a sense, but at the same time, build, your fortune, and I know you ballers out there, everybody wants to be a baller.
Everyone wants to be a baller.
A shot caller, right? That's what they want to be, right? This is a good way to do it. This is a good way to get out there and make some money. Now, to be honest with you, I always say nothing is easy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, getting involved in real estate is easy. Never want to say that to you, but what I will tell you is if you understand it and learn what to do, it becomes exciting.
Yeah, and it gets a little better, easier.
That's right. It's exciting. It's fun. You get to, determine your time, right? I always say you can never get your time back, right? You can never get your time back, so you're going to exchange something for something in life, right? You're either going to exchange your time for working all the time, right? Right? Or you're going to gain more time, right? Based on the number of dollars that you're bringing in to get that time. So you're going to make a choice in life. Now, I'm not saying that your thing should be real estate, but we're in real estate, right? And that's what we love. We like it, right?
We love it.
It's great, and it's a good way to build wealth. It's a good way too, especially if you have kids, right? You can actually give that to them. But not only that, think about this. Even let's say if you had a little money, right? You didn't have a lot. Guess what? You may have friends that may have some money that may want to come with you and invest.
It's true.
Right?
That is true.
Yeah, and they can put some of their money into it, and you guys can become partners in the deal.
That's a beautiful friendship.
That's a good way for, could be your cousin, your friend, your auntie, your uncle, your dad, your mom.
Anyone.
It could be anyone, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It could be anyone. that you trust, right? That's gonna, that's kind of business like you. Because I know you know people out there that's just like you guys, right? I know you know somebody, that's business just like you guys that you would love to be, for them to be part of something that you have. You just maybe not know what to do, to get there, right? But just imagine the possibilities, right? You guys get together and you buy your first rental property and you guys, work on it yourself, fix it up a little bit if it's needed, rent it out, right? And just watch the equity grow, right? Then you can actually keep that house and then utilize that house maybe to get another one and just, keep building from there, right? So a lot of times it's not all the point of you having all the money yourself. You just have to be able to be savvy enough in order to try to figure it out, in order to get what you want.
Yeah.
That's all it is, because I think a lot of times people, kind of think like, oh man, I got to do this on my own.
Yeah,
but no,
that's
you
not
don't.
how it works.
You don't, Check it out. I got one for you. Check this one out. Got one for you. Think about this. When we talk about investments, right? You can even invest your way into your own single family home as well, right? If you know somebody that's looking for a house too, why don't you guys go in partnership and live in a house together?
That's true. That's a good way. No one thinks about it like that.
You know what I mean?
That's
You
true.
you could find a buddy, a friend, a relative, whoever, put your money together. Then you don't worry about what the price of the property is, because both of you guys are going to qualify together for it with your income, right? And raise it all the way up to wherever it needs to be before you get the house that you want. You guys live in a house for a period of time between you guys, make an agreement, and then maybe you can resell it and get the equity out, and then maybe you can buy your own houses with the equity.
Yeah,
You got to be smart, Or better than that, just say, for instance, says, well, I don't want to live with them. You may say that. Guess what? There are duplexes. So what that means is, buy a duplex. They can live in one side of the duplex, you live in the other side of the duplex, but guess what? You own it.
Perfect.
What do you think about that?
That's a good idea.
Think about that, right?
Yeah.
You can equity share the deal.
Yeah.
It's an equity share deal.
Wow.
And if you want to be even more savvy, guess what? Say if you don't want to do that, just say this. Now, I want to buy this duplex over here, right? You live in one end and rent out the other end.
That's a good one.
And make income from it. You see how that works?
That's a really good one.
Look, people, there's no way you shouldn't be able to get a house.
There's little tricks and hacks. You just have to be open to them.
Exactly.
Be open-minded.
You got to be open-minded.
Yeah.
There's no way, I'm telling you. You got to be savvy in this.
Yeah.
You got to understand what you can do and what your possibilities are. And that's what it comes down to. It comes down to the possibility. If you don't understand your possibilities, you're not going to be able to get anything. Because what happens is you think about yourself. And when you begin to think about yourself, you forget about what actually you could be doing. Because sometimes we think about self, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Because we all focus on us.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to come out of self and say, what are the possibilities? Then that's when your mind begins to wonder and think like, I could go talk to such and such. So I know they were talking about getting a house. And I know such and such said they want to invest in a house. They didn't have to live there, but they will give me money if I just live in a house. We'll split it, and then we just have it as an investment. You got uncles like that. I know you guys got uncles. You got friends that have some money that want to do something like that. You just live in a house. You got to split the house payment, right? And basically, you live, he invests, you live in a house, you pay whatever, or whatever that deal is. It can go a myriad of different ways how you do it. It doesn't have to go exactly like I said. It could be he put all the money in, you just pay all the rent. Right? Or the mortgage. You done that way. Well, now guess what? You don't come nothing out of your pocket. They pay all the money because they got it. They might even have all the credit and everything. But you just gonna pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
That's the ultimate hack right there.
Yeah. They can have all the credit and everything, and they know they've been looking for an investment property, but they just didn't know what to do. But then you go to them and says, look, you buy the house, I'll pay the mortgage because you know I can do it. And then we'll just make a deal where we split whatever we do.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how it works? See, that's how it works. That's how you do it. You know, that's how you make it all happen. You know, I mean, there's deals like that all over. I mean, you got grandmas, you got uncles, cousins, or whatever.
Somebody.
Yeah, you got some of them trying to sell you the house, but they don't know how to sell it to you because you can't qualify for it.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's a ways you can do it without even qualifying for it. When you can move in the house, just take over a deed and make the payment.
Yep. That's true.
Right? There's a lot of ways that you can invest in real estate and make it happen. There's a lot of ways you can buy houses, and make it happen. You just have to be creative. You have to get with the people that you know, and you have to be willing to work out some deals with them, right? In order to make it happen, right?
Yeah.
You got to be a playmaker.
You have to.
Or a haymaker.
Haymaker and a playmaker.
That's what we call it. Yeah. Hey, with me, I'm about business. I'm always gonna make the deal work, right? I'll make the deal work.
Always.
I'm gonna make the deal work. Hey, I'm not a hater. I don't believe in hating.
Never that.
I'm not a hater. Look, the thing is look, if there's a way that you can make deals work, go make the deal work. Don't say you can't afford $450, $300, $350. Come on, man. Come on. What you're doing is you're putting limitations on yourself at that point.
It's true though.
You're just limiting yourself. Don't limit yourself. You got to begin to think at that point. If you don't have $300,000, somebody else do.
Somebody got it.
Somebody can qualify. You know enough people around you that like you. They say, "Oh, they'll work with me. We could do this together, right?"
Yeah.
But the only thing is that you're thinking about yourself.
Sometimes that's not enough, unfortunately.
No, it's not good either because you lose.
Yeah.
You lose thinking about yourself. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, the more you begin to think about others in this realm, I'm telling you, things will open up for you. Opportunities will fall into your lap.
Opportunities will come and knocking.
They will come knocking, right? You just have to be ready to receive it.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to receive it. You can't have the hands closed. Guess what? That's a closed fist. They can't even give you nothing.
True.
See what I'm saying? You got to open it up. You got to, bring them to you. And that's why I say, when it comes to investment in real estate, especially like I said in this market, it's a little tough market, but at the same time, I see nothing in it that's going to slow it down.
Right.
So yeah, you want to get on the train because the train is moving
fast.
Yeah, so you got to jump on the train. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may miss it and get caught under the wheel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
Unfortunately. But you want to go jump on the train because if not, you're going to get left behind because, like I said, the prices are going up.
Yeah.
They're not going down. I'm sorry, people.
Get with the time.
Yeah, much as you want to think that, it's not. So, hey, get an investment. Buy you a property. Own the property. And I'm just talking about not as far as living in it. You can live in it, but I'm just saying as far as just, having your own investment property, right? That you can maybe give to someone, down the road.
True.
Yeah, or you can just parlay it up into something that's bigger and better, right? You just have to be open enough to realize that, right? To get what you want when you want it. Because a lot of times you can get a lot more than what you think you can get.
Yeah.
But I just think that people limit themselves. What do you think about
I think too, like if there's a goal you want to reach or there's something you're interested in, talk about it around like people that you trust, people like family, friends. Because they may be like, hey, like I was thinking about that too. Let's learn about it. Let's get into it. Let's talk to a realtor. Let's talk to a bank and see crunch some numbers to see if that's something we can do. If you don't, like they say, I guess, closed mouth doesn't get fed. If you're just sitting there just thinking about things, your aspirations and dreams, but you're not speaking on them, it's not going to happen because no one's going to be there to kind of like maybe motivate you, push you. I feel like if you internalize a lot of things, like that's where they'll stay, it won't be kind of a reality. But once you speak words, they become real. So I would just say, Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, family dinner night, game night, talk about some of the goals that you have that you want to achieve because you never know, your grandma, your mom, someone could help you, Even if it's just like motivation, they could kind of like, oh, like I've heard this, or maybe just give you some motivation, but only do it around people that know that, that support you and they don't have any like ill will towards you because they may give you the wrong advice. But I would say just speak on it so it can be reality.
No, hey, there's a lot of truth in that. And the good thing about it is that that's why I tell you probably want to, definitely go, to La Lyrics IG You know why? Because no, she talks about that. She talks about motivation.
Yeah.
And that's one key thing, and especially for the women, you know, she talks about that motivation. You know, she wants to uplift you guys and just, you know, get you guys motivated.
Everything and anything is possible. You just have to do it. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say, yeah, you gotta tune in to her.
Tune in. I have some nice, healthy nuggets you can chomp on.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's on my personal at Well Lyric page, and they're also on the Donnell 40 Acres Instagram. So I post them on both, so you can find them either way.
Literally, just go in there and talk to her. You know, just see what's going on, ask questions or whatever. Yeah, because I'm telling you, some fire stuff right there.
Fire red.
As they said, it's busting, right?
It's busting.
Is it busting?
Yeah, busting.
Maybe that's eating. I mean, they tell me busting is eating.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything though.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
this is busting.
But
food, mostly it's busting.
That's right.
But you can say anything's busting.
That's right. I can say anything busting.
Yeah, because this is fire. Busting.
Okay, so I'm legally.
Yeah, you can say it. Yeah, it's busting.
That's right. That's my term. I'm busting, y'all.
It's busting, y'all. Busting.
That's old stuff. I'm thinking about a bus. I'm driving a bus, right?
Well,
but anyway,
it could be.
That's right. So that's how it works. But yeah, definitely go into her site and check it out and get some motivating stuff going. But at the end of the day, it's all about you know opening your mind up, right, and just kind of getting everything right with your soul and your mind, right? To understand that there's a lot of opportunities. I mean, I look at it this way, you know, the Lord He's ready to give it to you. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, you just have to be open enough to go get it. And it may not come the way you want it, but I'm telling you, if you want it, it's going to come.
Yeah, you have to be ready to receive it.
You got to be ready to receive it, whatever it is.
Yeah,
you got to look at it and say, okay, you may not like how it came to you, but guess what? It still came to you.
And you got to appreciate it.
You got to appreciate it, and you got to know that it's there, right? Mm-hmm. You know, so that's why I talk about investments. Look, if you guys are interested in any kind of investments or anything like that, any kind of opportunities based on investments or any question about investment, hit us up. Hit us up. You know, hey, Donnell 40 Acres, come over there. IG, that's our IG, right? Also, Donnell 40 Acres, it's our YouTube. Again, you know, like, subscribe, right, share, talk to us about it. We can talk or just, you know, you can messenger, you know, us as well. If you have any questions or anything like that, it doesn't matter, you know, what part of the investment or buying or selling it is, you still can get in contact with us. Also hit us up at DexterDonnell.com, you know, Dex at LevineHomeGuy.com. You can hit us there. You can also call us at 480-788-3543. Email us, you know, that's why I gave you the email. And we'll definitely put you on our setup, you know, our CRM, where we can kind of set you up and begin to send you some really good information, right? Good information. Yep, and that's something you want to go to Donnell 40 Acres IG because Lyric is going to talk about that too. Yeah. You know.
So I basically push out, you know, weekly little nuggets, whether it be about what's going on this weekend in Phoenix, Arizona, or housing market update situations, or recipes to random drinks. It literally covers everything, so it doesn't get boring, it doesn't get stale. So if you guys want to be a part of that, just let me know, and I can literally add you onto the list. It'll take you like 2 seconds, and then you'll be forever on our list. And you can email, like if I shoot out an email and you have a question, you can email me back at that exact email, and I'll answer it within like that hour.
There you go. So now it's a great thing. So yeah, hit us up on that. And any way they can get you again?
Like I was saying, at my personal Instagram, at LahLyric, LAHLYRIC. And then I have a personal Facebook under Lyric Donnell, and I have a Facebook like page. It's under Lyric AZ Realtor. So any of those ways you can contact me. You can even contact me through email, DonnellLyric@gmail.com. So whatever way works for you, I'll get them all. They all come to my phone. So
Exactly. Hey, and Christmas is coming, so before the new year gets here, hey, let's get you a house. You know, be ready to move into that house before the new year. You still have time to move in that house before the new year.
You can have a New Year's party.
That's right.
House.
Exactly. We can get you in there. Okay, so hey, let's make a move on it. Let's get it. Hey, get the tree going. Hey, it's time to get the tree going. Come on. Well, I guess they already have the tree.
I know. We wanted to show you guys our tree. Maybe the next video. We have to kind of decorate it still.
Yeah, we have to get that thing up.
In the next videos, y'all will see our tree.
That's right. We will have it up and everything and ready. Yes. You know, we'll be in our holiday attire.
Yes,
you know,
snazzy.
Yeah. You know, because we have the pajamas and things like that, because it is getting there, right?
Maybe we should have a pajama one.
Yes,
That'd be a good idea.
That's right.
That's a good idea.
Exactly.
So y'all can watch us in our pajamas, and you can wear yours too if you want to join.
That's right. Without a doubt.
That's
Lovely.
That's really lovely. We can have
Exactly.
some hot cocoa too.
Exactly. Now, what we're going to start doing next year, which I think is going to be really great too. I was going to throw this in here too. We're going to start running some lives too.
Yeah,
we're going to do some lives. Yeah.
Like questionnaires.
Yeah. We have some live segments.
Yeah, so get your questions ready.
Where we're actually talking to you guys live, right? And then, if you have any questions, or you just want to just come in and watch us, talk about whatever we want to talk about, just kind of help you guys out in certain things, for the new year. So have some live stuff.
Yeah,
you guys
that's
can come
a really
aboard.
good idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep. And then, if you have any questions, anything like that, then we want to be able to answer those questions for you. Yep, we sure do. So,
all right.
So, hey, this is going to be a great year coming, 2022.
It's the money year.
That's right. It's going to be the money year, but it's going to be the house year for everyone.
Yeah, house money year.
Yes, we love it, right? Peace out. Take care.